Cruisers, I'm Suzanne Clausen, owner of CruiseOne in Sholo, Arizona, and today I'm going to be sharing with you information on our group cruise in 2024 on the Moselle River Valley on Avalon Waterways. This is what we're calling Castles, Vineyards, and Brews, and it's an active and discovery cruise. So it still has all the traditional tours that you would have on a standard itinerary, but also additional included tours that emphasize the outdoor experience for the active and the discovery experiences like food and wine and destination immersion through that for those that are foodies, wine lovers, beer drinkers, all of that. So wonderful balance between the traditional and the added experiences. Well, quality is at the heart of my business. I strategically work with high quality partners to provide unique, memorable, meaningful quality vacations to my clients. And that is one of the reasons that I have such a strong partnership with Avalon Waterways. They won the USA Today 2022 Reader's Choice Award for Best River Cruise Line in Europe. So much is included in an Avalon River cruise. It is really the best value for an immersive European vacation experience. The cruise will be one of our hosted groups, which means that Steve and I will be going along to make sure that your experience is exceptional every step of the way. Here's a quick look at the itinerary. We sail through one of the most beautiful valleys in all of Europe, the Moselle River Valley. And remember that with the active and discovery options are on top of the traditional tours. So this cruise works great for people that are still highly active, want to stay fit on their vacation experience. And also it works for multi-generations. I would definitely bring my 82-year-old mom on this cruise. She would have a wonderful time and she's not going to be left out. There's something for everybody on these cruises. We embark in Rimet, Luxembourg, which is just about 14 miles from Luxembourg City. After we overnight there on the river ship, our guests can enjoy a choice of tours that second day in Rimet, and then we also sail that evening to Trier. So this is a chance in the morning to see the Roman ruins that are in Rimet and also see them in Trier. It is one of the oldest cities in the Roman, dating back to the Roman Empire. The next day, we're going to awake to the beautiful, picturesque city of Bernkastel-Kues. Beautiful half-timbered buildings. It really is a storybook. And there's, an amazing ruined castle up on the top of the hill. The next day, we visit Cochem, Germany. There are lots of choices for excursions here, and many times guests are able to partake in more than one excursion per day. The crown jewel of this city is really the Reichsburg Castle. It was beautifully restored in the 19th century. So lots of beautiful things to see there. We are truly looking forward to visiting Cochem. Koblenz is our next stop, and it is a city known for its wine and beer. And did you know that the monks in the Middle Ages used the beer brewing process to purify and store water? I guess fresh, clean water was not very abundant back then. But the winemaking tradition in this area dates back to the Romans. So this is a chance for us to try lots of different German wines. They're not all sweet like they export to the US. So it'll be a really good chance to really experience that viticulture of Germany in Koblenz. We'll head down the Rhine River now to the beautiful city of Rudesheim. Here we'll have an opportunity to tour the Mechanical Musical Instrument Museum, or you can visit the vineyards and try some of the German Pinot Noir that's grown in the region. The cruise concludes with a full day and an overnight stay in Frankfurt. So there's several tours from which to choose. You can even take an optional tour that will take you out of town a little bit further afield. You can extend your stay in the Frankfurt area or fly home conveniently from the Frankfurt International Airport. There's lots of direct flights to the US from that airport, so it really makes it a convenient place to end the cruise. Now I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk about what makes Avalon River Cruise experience so special. And first of all, it starts with the cabins. The cabins on Avalon are 200 square feet. And I've got this chart over here where you can compare the Avalon cabins to the typical river cruise cabin. The typical river cruise cabin had to take square footage from your room to make that outside balcony. So Avalon thought of it a little bit different. They reclaim that space and make it part of your room and created these open air balconies. It opens a full 7 feet wide. And best of all, the bed faces the window, so you never miss the views. Here's a picture of my husband. This is on our October 2022 river cruise with Avalon. You can really see just how big that opening is and how spectacular the views are from your cabin on an Avalon Waterways cruise. They have great public spaces. Again, panoramic floor-to-ceiling windows. This is the Panorama Lounge, where they use this for educational, entertainment, and it's also a part-time dining venue. The ship has a very nicely equipped gym, but weather permitting, it can be nice to check out a bicycle or do one of those walks, or you can even walk on the top deck of the ship. The main dining room has open seating, which opens at different times depending on which port you're in that day. Most people go in and dine as soon as it's open, but you're free to come anytime during the open dining hours. The Panorama Bistro is also an alternative dining venue. The food on Avalon, I just absolutely love. They source everything locally. They have both a continental and a local favorites menu. So you can really get that destination immersion by enjoying those local favorites. They even have delicious vegetarian options that are part of the Avalon Fresh program. Beer and wine has always been included with meals with Avalon, but this year they introduced a complimentary happy hour that's the first hour right before dinner. We have a wide variety of cabins available on our sailing on September 18th of 2024. The category P, A, and B are all the panoramic open air balconies. And we also have the fixed window river view cabins that are just a little bit smaller, and they have a fixed window rather than that open air balcony. Pricing is per person based on double occupancy. And this price that you see here already includes our $12.50 per person group discount. They also have, on a limited availability basis, a no single supplement discount for solo travelers. So if you're a solo traveler, you can call for that special pricing. It doesn't include the $12.50 discount, but you don't have to pay double. So it is a nice promotion for solo travelers. We would love to have you join us on this cruise. It's going to be absolutely spectacular scenery, beautiful, beautiful area of Germany that we'll be sailing through for most of the cruise. But if this itinerary does not work for you, Avalon has sailings nearly year-round in all the great rivers of Europe, and they also have sailings to the Nile and the Mekong. We also have a great CruiseOne exclusive referral program with Avalon Waterways. This is exclusive to my agency. If you book an Avalon River cruise and then refer someone else to us who also books an Avalon River cruise, it can be on the same sailing or a different sailing, and you both get the $50 onboard credit. So it benefits you as the referee and the referrer, and your friend as the referee. Again, I'm Suzanne Clausen with CruiseOne. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on our latest group sailings and our promotions. If you are interested in booking this cruise or any other cruise, please reach out to me via my 855-367-4730 phone number, or you can email me at sclausen@cruiseone.com. You can also check out our webpage, www.vacationsbysuzanne.com. Thanks for joining us and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.